It's Rebecca Stafford here, also known as Dr. Habit from New Zealand. Now, I just want to try something a bit different here. I'm going to experiment. I'm thinking of just releasing regular short little vlogs. And I'll see how it goes. I'm close to releasing my book on rapid habit change. Yes, really. And it's been quite the journey, and when the book is actually released, there's going to be a lot happening, and I'm just going to try this way of sharing the journey and my experiments with you and what's going on. So I'll try and keep them short, and just sort of share my key learnings with you as we go. So something that's really on my mind at the moment comes from and I'm living right now, comes from or has a basis in the Serenity Prayer, which you may have heard of and made famous by Alcoholics Anonymous, but although that's not where it came from. But the gist of the Serenity Prayer is, God, grant me the grace to change what I can and accept what I can't, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I've often thought about, well, how do I tell the difference between what do I change and what do I accept? And I've kind of figured it out. And the things we can change are the things that we show up for, and the things that we can't is that we don't have control over are the outcomes. So we show up, we do our best, and the outcomes are actually beyond our control, and it's trying to control the uncontrollable that gets us in the poo. That's actually what causes anxiety. So I've actually, in months past, I've actually been incredibly anxious about writing this book, but I've really almost gotten rid of my anxiety by releasing a lot of the stuff that's beyond my control. This video is a little bit of a case in point. I'm just going to do one take and maybe have a few notes and not worry about it and just share it. And part of what informed this idea or helped really clarify this idea, I was reading to do with an American blogger and best-selling author called Glennon Milton Doyle. I think I've got that the right way around. So she's a former alcoholic, and she got sober and had 3 little kids and was married, and she was at home, very much loving her kids, but also 3 little kids, a little bit crazy. So to help her stay sane and sober, she got up early in the morning, like 4:30 or something crazy, and just wrote, and she posted articles, and she posted an article every day. So she had about 90 minutes in the morning before her kids got up, and that was her own time, but she made sure that she shared an article every day, posted an article, and that was a deliberate ploy to stop herself from getting perfectionistic and never posting anything. So what that meant is that a lot of articles got shared on her blog, and a lot of not that great articles got shared. She posted a lot of stuff that she didn't think that was good, and this went on for a couple of years, and then one day she shared an article that she really wasn't happy with, and that was the article that went viral, and it had over 1 million views or shares or whatever. And over the next few days, her inbox became clogged with offers from agents for book deals, and one of these she accepted, and she ended up writing a book, and it became a bestseller. Love Warrior was one of them. And so just sort of making the point that she just wrote for herself as part of her creative process and sober process, and she didn't make posting her articles that was just what she did. She made no judgment about whether they were any good or not. Or she did, but she didn't let that be the determinant of whether she posted them or not. So I think it's a really wonderful example of surrendering the outcomes. She did the work, she showed up, and she surrendered the outcome to the public. I mean, we don't know how other people are going to react to our stuff. I mean, I have been continually surprised which aspects of my work people find most helpful, and that will probably continue. And you can probably think of times where people have been, or you've been very surprised by your other people's reaction to your work. It's not what you expected. They may have hated it when you thought it was great, or loved it. So, but the point is, if we just hold on to our work for ourselves and we only send it out into the world when we think it's any good or not, there's not a lot of work that's going to be sent out. I think it's really this whole showing up and surrendering the outcomes is really important for developing our work and getting it out there. So this is a little bit of what I'm doing now, and it can take a lot of courage. It can take a lot of courage to just to show up and surrender the outcome. But I had someone point out to me that I've been very brave in my life, and I need to be braver. And I agree with them. So this little video here is an example of me being braver, and I know that you are also so brave. And where can you be braver in your life? Okay, I'll leave it there. So signing out. Maybe next week we'll see how this goes. Let me know what you think. Bye.